everyone, my name is Isabel and welcome back to my personal finance channel, Your Friendly Budgetarian. As you guys can see, it's still the same floor that I was filming previously, but kind of in a different area. And since my hubby has set up a new desk here, so I decided to again change my filming location, and I think it's pretty good background, right? But anyways, another change as well is that I did cut and color for my hair. It's something that I was thinking of doing near my birthday, but I decided to just do it for the end of the month, just because I guess I was thinking more of like new year, new look kind of thing, and also because I haven't really had a haircut for like 2 years now, so that's why. But anyways, it is technically not in my budget per se, but let's just say that it's more of like I will try to catch up for the next month. But anyways, so for today's video, I have decided to do another end of the year, like 2021 type of summary, and that will be what I spent, or like my expenses summary. And I would just like to, share it with you guys, and I guess, maybe if you have any suggestions or something like that, if you can let me know. But yeah, I just want to be open, like how much I spent. Technically, I have been discussing it with you guys per month, but this one is just, I guess, just the summary, and hopefully it will help me to reflect on the things that I've spent and if it actually added value to my life or not. So without further ado, let's get started. So just in case if I am looking down, I am actually looking at my notes that I put in here, so bear with me. So yeah, first of all, we have, I'm gonna start it with the fixed or monthly expenses. So first thing is the mortgage. Again, my husband and I, or my fiance and I, whichever you want to call it, we bought a house back in October of 2020, and since I still have student loans and he doesn't, so he shoulders basically the mortgage, and I shoulder like other expenses for the house and everything. So even though it's like that, the mortgage is definitely still way higher. So I'm totally fine, obviously, with like shouldering the other stuff in the house. So I do try to pay for the mortgage to make it even, like a flat, 0 at the end. So total for the mortgage that I added to the principal payment is $923.80. For the electricity and gas, it's $1,324.45. And as you guys know, it really differs because during the months of summer, we don't normally use, because we don't have centralized AC. We have a swamp cooler, and that uses water. So it differs with regards to our water expenses and then our electricity expenses. So it's like a vice versa type of thing. For the internet, it's $65 flat for the first 2 years that we have in the house. So by October of this year, if I find a new internet service provider that's cheaper than the one that we have, then I'll probably switch. But for now, it's $65 every month. For waste management, we pay that quarterly. So the 4 payments that total to $257.49. For sewage system, that's also the same as the waste management. So that's $596.55. And water is $695.55. Now for the variable expenses, this is where it kind of gets a little bit juicy, I guess. Grocery. So the grocery, the amount that's coming from my paycheck for the whole 12 months. Okay, bear with me guys. It's $7,495.25. Again, I know it's a lot for a family of just 2 people and 2 dogs. But again, our grocery really comprises of like the other toiletries as well. We technically don't have like a separate budget for that. And as well as we do a lot of hosting, like, you know, mini parties or mini hangouts. So most of the time, as I've explained for my old viewers out there, my husband or my fiance, he loves to cook. And so when he cooks, he also like buys premium ingredients, I would say. So that's why the groceries sometimes high. Well, I guess most of the time is high, so that's that. I guess I wouldn't share my fiance's part of his grocery because I guess we're only talking about my purchases. So anyways, that's almost $7,500 for grocery. And then housing is $2,526. When I say housing, that's more on if we're buying any sometimes house decors or like a house item or something like that. So that's that. Personal is $6,325.38. I believe my initial plan for my personal spendings was about $5,000, but I exceeded it to $6,000. So, but it's okay. I mean, you know, you gotta spend some money for yourself too, for your sanity and stuff. So honestly, that probably is not that bad. I guess, again, if I'm doing the ratio of like my income with my personal spendings, it's not really a lot. So I would say that's fine. And also, there were times, honestly, because I actually added a new category in here, which is like travel or trips. There were, I think in the earlier months of 2021, I didn't really differentiate like the travel spendings and then my actual personal spendings. So some of those money would probably go under the travel, but I just, you know, didn't have the time to like itemize it since it's been like a couple of months ago. So that's totally fine. Medical and health, it's only $40. And honestly, that's probably more on like my payment for cleaning, like teeth cleaning, and my dentist. So yeah. Transportation or car maintenance, I have $1,158.65. Again, that's including, I think that had maybe a total of 3 car washes, I think. And then obviously the car registration, and then I think I also had fan belt replaced, and then like a 2-time, no, not 2-time, 2 times car insurance, and also the oil change. Yeah. For eating out, I forgot to tell you. So for the transportation car maintenance, obviously that also includes gas, and I don't pay for any like monthly fees for my car because my car is paid off. For eating out, again, the one coming out from my paycheck is about $1,393.97. Again, I know groceries high, but because of the fact that we eat mostly at home, we don't necessarily like go out that often. We probably do obviously when we go travel and stuff, but with regards to when we stay at home and like here in our area, like we don't really go out that much. So I guess that kind of balances it out. Donations, I have about $1,033.89. Travel, so this is $1,284.47. Again, like my notable travels for the month of 2021, I do have my LA vlog and San Diego vlog back in August when I visited like 2 of my close friends. And then also that includes when I went to Vegas and visited my parents when they were still living back there, and also my friend's wedding. What else? And then when we went to Disneyland, and yeah. Next is subscriptions. So because I do have subscriptions for my YouTube channel with regards to like the editing software that I use, as well as like for my thumbnails and stuff. So I paid about $197.83. So total for all the variable expenses is $21,455.44. I completely forgot for the fixed or monthly expenses. The total for that one is $4,577.84. Now, I believe for this year of 2022, my goal for the total amount for the fixed and variable expenses hopefully will be about $30,000 or less. So right now, basically, it's saying that I spent about almost $26,000 to $27,000 for the total for fixed and variable expenses. So now the $30,000, I guess that's including the, the inflation rate. So, hopefully I'll be able to meet that goal. All right, next we have our investments or savings. So there's a couple of changes in here for the investments and savings. So I did had a couple of changes throughout the year, but there was like one major thing that I changed for the start of this year, and you guys will know in a second. I mean, I did say it in my previous videos, but for my new viewers, so first things first, I do have a high yield savings account from Ally, and also I created a money market account. And again, the reason why I had both, even though technically they do have the same interest rate of 0.5%, is that the money market account had a debit card that they issued, and I was thinking maybe if if ever I do need to spend the money that's in there, I'll be able to spend it right away, in case of emergency and stuff like that. So for my high yield savings account, it's $3,695.74. I forgot to look up how much the interest was, but I believe at most by the end of December I got about, $1 or $2 or something. So, and obviously the first of the month it was only a couple of cents. I would say it's probably about less than $10 or maybe even less than $9 or so. So that's totally fine. It is what it is. For my money market account, I put in about $3,004.54. And again, some of them are from like the interest. And then the next we have is crypto. I believe I decided to create an account from Coinbase. It was either back in October or November. And I put in about $50. Right now, I think from the end of January, I have about $60 or $70 that I put in. And since, as the market is so, I don't know if it's rapidly decreasing or something like that, but I think it went down to about almost $60 crypto value now. So I mean, technically if you buy the crypto account or crypto value, you're buying it at a discount rate right now since the value's getting lower. But I'll hold off on that, but I'll still definitely still continue to contribute to my Roth and like my brokerage account, which I'm totally okay. Just not probably with crypto, just because it's too, iffy right now. For my Wealthfront brokerage account, I put in about $4,200, and if you sign up for my link, and it's all in the description box down below, if you put in at least about $500, you will get your first $5,000 managed for free until like whenever you surpass that $5,000 mark. So it's a good thing, because in a way, you don't really have to worry, at least until you reach $5,000 status. But yeah. And then next is we have my Roth, and it's under Wealthfront as well. So it's about $13,383.80. The thing is, I did fully fund my Roth for 2021, but the additional amount that's in there, that is about, $6,000 or $7,000, was coming from my rollover from my previous employer, and I put it all under the Roth. So yeah. And then, so the other change that I would like for my new viewers to know is that I'm not disregarding Wealthfront completely, but I am moving to a new brokerage account which is M1 Finance, and I know you've heard this from a couple of finance YouTubers out there, but the reason I jumped into creating a new account from M1 Finance is because they were offering a $50 sign-up link bonus. So basically, if I use someone else's link, they get $50, I get $50, so that's why I did it. And I also signed up for their their checkings account, which is the M1 Spend Plus, because the amount of money that you put in there for your first year is going to be 1% interest rate, which is a little bit higher than the one from Ally. So technically what I did is that I basically just transferred all my money from my Ally savings account and Ally money market account to the M1 Spend Plus checkings account. And I also I put in about $1,200 for like investments there. I get another brokerage account. And fortunately, as soon as I did it, again, the market was like crashing and stuff. But again, it's all right. It happens normally to stock market, so nothing to worry about that. But yeah, that was the change that I did. And again, if you guys use my link, I believe they still do the $50 bonus. So if you use my link down below, you get $50 and I get $50. So it's a win-win situation. So yeah, one more thing is that for my 401k at work, I contributed about $5,099.11, and I put it under Roth, not the traditional one. But it's not including the match that my company does. So yeah, total all in all is about $29,433.19. So I haven't really made a video for like how much it grew and like what was the difference to like how much I contributed and then the interest that it grew. So I'm thinking of making another video for that. So probably just watch out until I talk about that. And last but not the least, for my student loans, as you guys know, I have contributed $71,500. So yeah, now that I think about it, I probably could have bought maybe like 2 good used cars with that amount of money. But it's okay. That's the goal that we're trying to finish for this year, and hopefully we're gonna be able to achieve that. Honestly, even though with regards to my student loans, I don't know if I told you like a breakdown of like how I paid for it and stuff. So most of it obviously are from my paycheck, but there were some that was like rollover from my checkings account in December of 2020, because remember the January, well actually I didn't film anything in January of 2021, but I paid $20,000 for that month of January alone. And the reason I have that extra amount of money besides the paycheck that I received that month is because I had like basically more money in my checkings account of December of 2020, and I decided, well, because some of those are probably like money that I saved up for the wedding, and since we were still kind of like iffy about when are we gonna do our wedding and stuff, and I did ask my fiance like, hey, are you okay if I just use the money that I save up for the wedding to like pay off my loans? So he's still like fine with it. So that's what I did. So $20,000 back in January, and then the rest are just, as you guys have watched, they're just, some are $6,500 is probably the most that I contributed after the $20,000, and then the rest are $3,500 and yada yada yada. So if you guys liked my video and want to know more about how I do my finance, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so that you will be notified as soon as I upload a new video. And with that said, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!